It's 12 days into 2024, and are you any closer to reaching your New Year's resolution? If not, make sure you watch this video. Hey, Jason here. If you've been watching the channel, you've been seeing me as I go through the southern region of Africa. I am now in my third country, and I will be releasing footage of this area very, very soon. And I'm going to also share with you how I was able to get residency through a retirement visa in this country also. And so if you're someone on a government pension or a military veteran that's retired and you're looking for a safe country to go to where your money can go a little bit longer, well, let's not say a little bit longer, let's just be honest, a lot longer, then make sure you look forward to that future content. And also make sure you hit that subscribe button so that way you'll be notified when I start dropping those videos. And most importantly, you've been seeing me talk about the 3 areas of life that I deal with, which is happiness, health, and wealth. And so let's go ahead and dig into this video. And so it's January 12th. I'm here in Zambia, Africa. And I started asking myself like yesterday, like, yo, how closer are you to start to reaching your resolution? Like, you need to be tracking this. You need to be making sure you're moving one step closer at a time. And it was funny that I asked myself that question yesterday, because today the universe just gave me the answers and it let me know I'm a lot closer. And so I'm not sure what your New Year's resolution is, whether it's going a weight loss journey, if it's a health goal you want to reach, if it's a wealth goal that you want to reach, whatever it is, you have to make sure you're taking the steps to reach it. And for me, my goal is to start owning land. This is something that I've never seen in my family growing up as a Black American from Dallas, Texas. All I've seen people strive to do was to be a homeowner, and they broke their back and literally worked themselves to the end of their life just to do that. But one of the things that I want to do for my life is when I do start having children, I want to be able to pass down land. I want something that's going to be, hold on, a lineage, something that means something when I'm no longer here, and something that can actually give that next generation a better start than what I had. And so I have a big goal. I'm not going to say the exact number of how many hectares I want to get. However, my goal is to start getting hectares. And most people probably be like, oh, okay, let's say if I wanted 30 hectares, which isn't the answer. Most people be like, oh, you need to start looking at the price of 30 hectares. No, this is what I started doing. So for these 12 days, I've been looking for how much are plots? How much is a half a hectare? How much is a quarter hectare? And for my Americans watching, a hectare is 2.4 acres, about 2.41 acres, just to give you a translation of it. And so I've been looking at half hectares, quarter hectares, even a tenth of a hectare, and seeing like what are the price ranges, what are the things that are affordable, what are the risks that I'm willing to take early off. Because I'll tell you right now, like I'm not willing to take a risk of trying to buy 30 hectares and it might be a scam. That would hurt. Like people, sometimes I think we forget that we all have risks that we have to take in everything that we want to achieve in life. And so you don't want to do 100% risk unless you can handle that. Like, think about it, like 30 hectares, let's say if that was 100,000 US dollars, which isn't the price. I can't risk losing 100,000 US dollars. I don't want to risk losing 100,000 US dollars. And I'm pretty sure you wouldn't want to. You wouldn't want to either. And so what I'm doing is I'm looking at how can I mitigate my risk. So now that I've been finding plots for 100 US dollars, 200 US dollars, 500 US dollars, up to maybe 1,500 US dollars, I'm mitigating my risk. And like right now, I'm in a possible deal where I'll be able to get 2 hectares, and it's not going to cost me that much money. It's not even going to hit the 1,500. Well, I think it's going to hit right at about the 1,500. And that's amazing. But also at the same time, I have other opportunities to buy plots of land, and they're looking at anywhere from 115 to about 230 US dollars. And so it was funny because when I, like today, and I started getting all this information, of the different sets of land to look at, I was like, yo, I'm closer. I am one step closer. It's not even half of this month is gone, and I'm already seeing opportunities of different land deals to be able to start accumulating. And if I just keep this momentum going for the next 11 months, at the end of 2024 and the roll of 2025 in January, who knows how much land I will have under my portfolio. And that's why I wanted to share this with you, because when you set your New Year's resolution, we set it of the point of wanting to be that person right now, right away. And the thing about a goal, you're supposed to evolve into that goal. The person who you are now is not able to obtain that goal, or it wouldn't be a goal you're trying to achieve. And I think we're lost in translation on this, because so many people are telling us we need to set a SMART goal, we need to do this type of goal, but they're not telling us you have to grow into that person. So if you're going to give yourself a year to become that person, break it down into small chunks. What can you do each and every month? If I can get a couple of quarter of a hectare to half a hectare up to a whole 2 hectares, and I'm doing it each and every month, where will I be 12 months from now? Because the thing also that a lot of people don't talk about when it comes to reaching your goals is there's a compounding factor. The same way there's a compounding interest in your bank, like with bank accounts and saving accounts and interest bearing accounts, there's a compounding interest of when you're doing things or when you're actually reaching your goal. So to give you an example, let's say if I buy a plot of land right now, let's say if it's a quarter of a hectare, but let's just make it easy. Let's say half a hectare, which is 1 acre. And I'm able to get that for, let's say, $300. That first time of buying it is going to be the most difficult time, because it's my first time. I have no awareness of ever doing anything to reach that end goal. But now that I know what buying 1 hectare or 1 hectare is, like I know how much that is. I think I said my numbers wrong. We're gonna say 1 hectare, which is 2 acres. So now if I know what it looks like buying 1 hectare, which is 2 acres, then that means I don't have to put as much energy into doing more deals like that. My due diligence is already hired. So if there's something that's a little scammy, I'm going to catch it a lot faster. If the paperwork don't look right, I'm going to see it right off. So like I'm not going to lose as much time, meaning that second month, I might be able to get 2 of those properties. The third month, I might get 5 of those properties. The fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth month, who knows how many properties I'm getting in that 1 month. And the reason being is because I already know what a good property of that value looks like. And that's how it works everywhere in life, especially when it comes to reaching your goal. And just to share with you how outside of this, like when I was first started my weight loss journey, if you are new to me, I used to be over 600 plus pounds, which was 300 plus kilograms. If you look at some of my old videos, that is me in that purple shirt. That big guy is me. And when I first started losing that weight, it didn't happen overnight. To be honest with you, I didn't even realize I was really losing weight till I started getting healthier. I didn't have as many heart problems. I didn't have to use a CPAP machine anymore. I no longer needed all of those prescription medications. I was able to walk better. I was able to jump again. I regained mobility in my body. I was no longer just tired every day, like just emotionally and just physically fatigued every single day. And those were the things that I was getting before I started getting the weight loss. However, how many people stop because they're looking for that end goal? Like, I want to be my sexy size 6, or I want to have that stunning 6-pack abs. And they're not seeing you're getting the things that's going to get you there. And I didn't see that until I was able to look back in Colombia and like, yo, I did this thing. And that was like 3 years later of me really committing into being a plant-based eater. And that's why I say like that compounding interest. I didn't ever think I would get off a CPAP machine. I thought I would be taking high blood pressure pills for the rest of my life. I didn't know I would be able to sit up straight. I didn't know I would be able to jump rope again. I didn't know I would be able to walk anymore at long distances. It was those little things that I was accumulating interest on as I was still dedicated each and every day towards reaching my goal. And so I hope that motivates you and inspires you. Like, don't give up. Because the truth is, 70% of New Year's resolutions, this is the time they disappear and fall to the wayside because people are looking for those instant gratification and they're not seeing the things that they're doing right now and how they're actually getting them so much closer to their goals. And so I just wanted to share that with you today. And let me know in the comments below, how are you doing on your New Year's resolution? If you're bold and courageous, let me know what your New Year's resolution is below so we can encourage and push each other. And just remember this, I'm Jason, and success is simple once you know how.